Well, hello there. This feels very weird to me. Number one, this is the first time I've done a video podcast. And number two, I'm going to spend this episode talking about myself, which feels very strange. I don't mind sharing about myself, but when that's all we're doing, it feels very out of place. So, anyways, this is what we're doing. If you have not met me or if you have not figured it out, I am Tanya Berfield, Dr. Tanya B. I am a somatic transformation coach, a podcast host, and a motivational speaker. I thought that what I would do today is just take a moment to tell you who I am, how I got here, and where we're going. All right. So I grew up in a small town in central Pennsylvania. I still live there. I have a fantastic husband for soon to be 29 years. I am boy mom of three. I am a mother in law, a daughter, a granddaughter, a sister, an aunt, a friend, an educator, a leader, a healer. You know this drill. There are so many roles. I have also spent the last 25 years trying to fix myself, trying to find that magic bullet that was going to make me feel better about myself, to give me the confidence to be myself, and then to feel like I am enough, successful enough, pretty enough, skinny enough, fit enough, smart enough, kind enough, just enough. Again, you know this drill. I know that you do. So during that time, that 25 years, I took courses and programs. I've got certifications in so many modalities. So fitness, nutrition, hypnosis, meditation, yoga, Reiki, Qigong, not to mention, I have an associate degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and maybe most importantly at this point, a doctorate degree in transformative leadership. Not bad for a girl that doesn't think she's smart enough to do most things. On the other side of that, my career also has been quite the journey. I worked for a software company. I have had a women's fitness center. I now have worked in higher education for quite some time. My current role in higher education is in advocacy and then also oversight of discrimination, harassment, and sexual misconduct. This is probably the hardest, heaviest work that I have ever done in my entire life, but I really like it because I'm really good at it. And that is because at the end of the day, I am helping. And then I mentioned my life roles, right? I am a mom of three boys. And as I talk about this today, it's going to give me a little bit of an emotional kick. I'm trying not to cry. Baby Trey just shipped out this morning for basic training. I am really excited for him. I am thrilled for this step in his journey, the growth and the opportunity that's going to come for him. But then on the other side of this, given our current political climate, I'm absolutely terrified. Full disclosure, I might have created a distance Reiki crystal grid for protection for him. And I would love if you could send a little love on the wind for both him and his mama, because she's having a hard time. And then our oldest son, Cullen, and his wife, Bethany, have a really cool arts business that's called Fox and Bee Gifts. I'll put the link in the notes for this or for that. And then our middle son, Nash, and Haley just gave us our first grandbaby. Her name is Mallory Judith. I am absolutely in love. They tell us that grandbabies are a special kind of love and it's very different. And they're right. It really is. And then I will also say that Nash is sort of behind the start of this work for me. It's a story for another time. I'm not going to do too much of that today, but just very quickly, he had some struggles in elementary school, and that led me to holistic nutrition and guided meditation. So that is where this whole journey began. And then just a little bit more about me. I love to read all the books. Give me the cozy mystery all day, every day, and a cup of coffee, and I am one happy girl. I love to be outside. I am not an avid mountain hiker like so many people in my family, but I do love a good walk in the woods. I love dogs. We have three. We also have two cats. I love anything related to the beach and water. Um, I love adventure, although that doesn't always end well for me. Think major knee reconstruction after Nash tried to teach me to skateboard, or a black eye from being catapulted out of the raft while whitewater rafting. My family calls me Stumbelina. That's my trail name because I will trip over every root or stone that I can find. Hmm. What else? Oh, I'm very skilled in the realm of cursing. I do my best to keep that in check as best as I can. I have a great sense of humor. If you spend any time with me, you will hear me say that I think I'm funny. I laugh a lot. One of my mottos in life is that I am going to work hard, but I'm going to have a really good time doing it. I also, like I said, mottos. I love mottos, quotes, and sayings. I find the ones that resonate with me at that moment, and then I use them as affirmations. So, fortune favors the bold is currently on my list. Trying to figure out this business, who I am, what I'm supposed to be doing, has me feeling very vulnerable. It's not easy to put yourself out there. But fortune favors the bold. And that for me does not necessarily mean money. It means success and accomplishment. It means helping and healing other people. And then probably another one of my all-time favorites is "Your vibe attracts your tribe." That has always been a good one for me, and I'm sure we'll talk about energy at some point. Oh, motivation is another topic that I find just really interesting. Intrinsic versus extrinsic is really fascinating to me. I personally have a really strong internal drive to achieve, to accomplish, to be my version of success. But I am also driven by other people not believing in me or telling me what I cannot do. I cannot tell you how many times I have thought to myself, oh, yeah, watch me. And then, damn, if I don't stop until I accomplish whatever that thing is, I definitely do things my way. A couple of days ago, I was gifted with a sticker that said, "Obstinate, headstrong woman." There is definitely no denying that that is me. I also really like to be challenged and pushed out of my comfort zone. It is really scary to push yourself out of that comfort zone, but that edge is where you find growth. You um, are going to hear me in a little bit talk about some of the rebranding that I'm doing, and you'll hear that the word unstoppable is all over that. It is about being unstoppable. It is about being who you are supposed to be. That is by design, because that is something that I have never allowed myself to do. Okay. And then what I will say is over the last couple of years, I have realized that I have not been living up to my purpose. I was not living to my fullest potential. I was not living in alignment, which is why I am always trying to fix myself and everyone around me. I feel called to work with and empower women, most especially to help women and moms achieve balance and feel success and feel good about themselves, to help them understand that they are enough and that if you want to be your best for everyone and everything around you, you have to prioritize yourself. I am also a little bit surprised, and I don't know why that I am because as I talk about it, everybody else is like, yeah, well, this is, of course, what you're supposed to be doing. But I am surprised to realize that I have also been called to work with teenagers. When I look back over my career, the fitness classes, the summer camps, the career exploration programming that I have been doing for a really long time, I realize that I have been straight up ignoring that calling to work with teenagers. And so now I am working with them one on one in a coaching program called Peace and Power. And that is to help teenagers, so middle school and high school students, to help them move from that stuck to unstoppable place. And then all of that to say that in this current state of our world, the culture that we find ourselves immersed in, the increased mental health crisis that we are undergoing, and the general unhappiness of so many people, I realize that it is time for me to do something about it, to really do something about it. It is time for me to start believing in myself, to start sharing what I know, and to help and heal wherever I can, which means that I need to start living in alignment with my purpose. If any of that resonates with you, if you are ready to break free from overwhelm, to step into your life of confidence and clarity and connection, I invite you to join me for a free virtual masterclass next Tuesday, February 4th. It is called Emotional ER Healing the Hustle. This is all about calming your mind, easing your stress, reconnecting with yourself. I'm going to include powerful strategies that will help you reset and find your joy. I will link the registration page in the notes. And so, again, this is absolutely free. Do not miss it. And then next week, I'm going to share a little bit more about the Unstoppable Women's Community and the Teens Coaching Program. And until next time, share this with someone that you think would benefit, and then reach out if you have any questions or if you could use some help. Talk soon. I love you.